chilling in paradise. Hey, it's a real good time. Only thing you can't do is hang around and whine. Hey, everybody is a superstar at the Come As You Are Beach Bar. A group of 16 in from the Midwest. Tables are arranged and orders addressed. Walls are covered with old car tags and pictures of fishermen caught as they brag. Norwegian couples sweat and eat hot wings, saying back home you can't get these things. And an odd-looking fella walks up to the band and slips a Ben Franklin in the lead singer's hand. Says he's a writer and he's got some good lines. He'd love for them to listen if they get a little time. They pull him up off the floor right in front of the crowd, wailing along as he belts out loud. Hey, they come from far and near for the butterfly shrimp and a nice cold beer. Hey, it's always nice, a little place chilling in paradise. Hey, it's a real good time. Only thing you can't do is hang around and whine. Hey, everybody is a superstar at the Come As You Are Beach Bar. Superstar at the Come As You Are Beach Bar. Come As You Are Beach Bar. The Come As You Are Beach Bar.
Hey, this is Sweet Harriet. When we travel, we take TikiManRadio with us and tune into Coastal Confessions. And we tell our friends about it too. Guess what? When we're not traveling, we watch the show live on YouTube or Facebook. Check it out.
So I took a long shower and I got myself dressed. Went down to my local watering hole. I was looking for someone to help me console all of my worries, all of my fears. So I sat down on a bar stool and I ordered a beer. The bartender said, hey, you look down and out. I've got a good ear, tell me what it's all about. I said I thought about a doctor or maybe a shrink, but I settled for this bar stool and a couple of drinks. My head's full of trouble, now that I'll admit, but I know I'll feel better in just a little bit. Bartenders don't have a PhD, but they always have a little time for me. For the price of a drink, they'll hear just what I think. Sometimes all I really need is bar stool therapy. Drinks cost money, but advice is free. If you got problems or doubts, let them all out. Put your mind at ease with some barstool therapy. The bartender said, I know just what you need. When I get too depressed, it always works for me. Take a vacation to Jamaica, unstrain your brain, or any place you want to go before you go insane. So I paid my tab, left a generous tip, bought a plane ticket, and I took a little trip. Bartenders don't have a PhD, but they always have a little time for me. For the price of a drink, they'll hear just what I think. Sometimes all I really need is barstool therapy. Sometimes all you really need, you know what I'm saying, is barstool therapy. Ooh, I think I'm cured.
From the edge of the shoreline to the heart of the island, this is B-Man and Michelle's Coastal Confessions, right here on TikiManRadio, part of the Coastal Americana Radio Network. So grab your flip-flops, pour your favorite drink, and settle in. We're streaming worldwide at TikiManRadio.com and on TikiManRadio YouTube. The tide is right, and the confessions start now.
Your own personal Jesus, someone to hear your prayers, someone who cares. Your own personal Jesus, someone to hear your prayers, someone who's there. Feeling unknown and you're all alone, flesh and bone by the telephone. Lift up the receiver, I'll make you a believer. Take second best, put me to the test. Things on your chest, you need to confess. I will deliver, you know I'm a forgiver. Reach out and touch faith. Reach out and touch faith. Your own personal Jesus. Someone to hear your prayers, someone who cares. Your own personal Jesus, someone to hear your prayers, someone to care. Feeling unknown and you're all alone, flesh and bone by the telephone. Lift up the receiver, I'll make you a believer. I will deliver, you know I'm a forgiver. Reach out and touch faith. Reach out and touch faith. Reach out and touch faith. reach out and touch base.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain. I'd like to welcome you aboard our flight tonight. We are traveling at 34,000 feet at approximately 420 knots. Those on the left side of the aircraft, I'd like you to take a look out your window. We're passing over Key West, and I'd like to point out Beechy Shell Studios. You're in luck tonight, as our in-flight entertainment will be Coastal Confessions with B-Man and Michelle, so sit back, relax, leave the flying to me, and enjoy B-Man and Michelle's Coastal Confessions on TikiManRadio. Oh, and I'd like to suggest downloading the free app, so when we do get to our final destination, you can listen to everything on TikiManRadio. Enjoy your flight, enjoy the in-flight entertainment, and thank you for flying TikiManRadio Airlines.
Right before your very eyes on the License to Chill evening here at Fenway Park, Boston, Massachusetts. We're going to double the size of the band right now. Mr. Mac McAnally right here. A lot of reminiscing going on tonight. I'm remembering back when I first came and worked Passeums out in Cambridge on these acoustic guitars. I remember when gasoline was about 75 cents a gallon. So we're going to put it all together. I pulled into the regular pump. I was feeling quite at ease. Rolled down the window and I told the man, hey, 50 cents worth, please. Then out jumped my partner with his trusty pellet gun. Said, boy, this is a hold-up. Keep pumping and don't run. Now I wish I was somewhere other than here. Down in some honky-tonk, sipping on a beer. Yes, I wish I was somewhere other than here. 'Cause that great filling station hold-up cost me 2 good years. We got $15 and a can of STP. Big old jar of cashew nuts and a Japanese TV. Feeling we had pulled the biggest heist of our career. Where one and men will strike again. First, let's grab a beer. Now I wish I was somewhere other than here. Anybody drinking beer out there, huh? Down in some honky-tonk, sipping on a beer. Yes, I wish I was somewhere other than here. 'Cause that great filling station hold up cost me 2 good years. Pick it, Mac. Sitting down in the White Castle, about as drunk as we could be. In walks the deputy sheriff, Lordy, holding our TV. He roughed us, then he cuffed us, and he took us off to jail. With no picture on a poster, Lord, no reward and no bail. How I wish I was somewhere other than here. Down in some honky-tonk, sipping on a beer. Yes, I wish I was somewhere other than here. 'Cause that great filling station hold up cost me 2 good years. I gotta run to keep from hiding, and I'm bound to keep on riding. I got one more silver dollar, and I'm not gonna let her cost me 2 good years. Yeah, that great film station holdup cost me 2 good years. All right, have a beer. The party's about to begin.
You're listening to Coastal Confessions with B-Man and Michelle on TikiManRadio.
Hi, this is Adrian Z. You're listening to Coastal Confessions with B-Man and Michelle on TikiManRadio.
That's right. You're listening to B-Man and Michelle on TikiManRadio. So let me get the other camera up here. Right now, you're looking at the Key West Bite on YouTube. Here I am, B-Man and Michelle's Coastal Confessions, coming to you live from the Beach Shell Hideaway Beach Shell Studios here in Key West, Florida. Got a lot to talk about tonight on the radio. There's just so much going on. I've got some really cool stuff to talk. Who I met today and everything else. Make sure I got all my levels right. I want to say I had a Tiki Man out there. Thank you for being a part of what we're doing here. And had a great show today, him and Johnny B. That was really good. And hang on here a second. We got Miss Adrian Z here in the studio with us tonight. There she is.
Me all right?
There you go.
Awesome.
Get on that mic a little bit. Let me hear you.
My voice is pretty darn soft,
There you go.
as you know.
All right, we're getting you up there now. And I don't know where Michelle's at. She's around here somewhere. We're going to talk about you tonight, what you got going on. I'm gonna do a few administrative things first,
sure.
and then we're going to dive right into
Perfect.
everything about you. In the meantime, let's get this camera back on me. The weather is starting to finally get better down here. Great big thanks to the Southernmost Pint Brewpub, 522 Front Street. Those guys are the ones who are sponsoring the camera, the live cam that we have going on around the world and everything. So I thought that was pretty awesome of those guys. They've been part of the Tiki Man team for a long time. So thank you, Tad and Lindsay, down at the Southernmost Pint Brewpub. And oh, there's Michelle. She's over there. You over with Scotty? She's over with Scotty. So, uh-oh. She's getting num-nums from the Scotty. Oh, geez. I want to dive right into the coolest thing we had today. We broke a record in plogging.
Vlogging.
Plogging.
Oh, that's so cool that you do that.
We
I love
had
that you do that.
137 people today out picking up trash. We did it over by the little White House, Truman White House. And what was really cool today was we had two special guests that showed up. One was Jimmy Carter's daughter, Amy Carter,
Wow.
and his grandson, Josh.
That's amazing.
And I was able to get a picture with him today. And I was able to come home and brag to Michelle. Say, look what I got. You know, you stayed in bed, and I got to meet Amy Carter and the grandson, Josh Carter. And they were out there helping us. Of course, you know, they're big volunteers, you know, doing Habitat for Humanity and all that kind of
Do
stuff.
I take it everyone knows what plogging is? Because when you first told me about it, I did not know what it was.
Majority do, but plogging, Plogging,
I remember when you first told me, I was like, what?
is a Swedish term for getting exercise while you're picking up trash.
Getting exercise while you
Picking
I
up
love
trash.
that.
You're out there walking around carrying big, heavy bags of rubbish and recycle. And
That's so beautiful you do that.
so we did that. 137 people, so we broke a record. That's our new record.
137?
137 volunteers.
No, sir.
Yes, ma'am. 137 volunteers today.
Did you get a lot of trash?
I don't know what the final numbers were, so I haven't seen that yet. A big
Oh,
hi to...
Betty says I need to be right on the mic. My friend Betty's watching.
Oh, hey, Betty, how are
She's
you?
Betty from the Turtle Hospital.
Oh, Betty from the...
Doesn't she have a release coming? I believe she has a release
I don't
coming
know.
out.
Ask her if she
Tomorrow,
does. Have her-
she does.
She does. And were
Betty,
they
text
releasing
me
it?
your release. Where are you releasing?
That's really cool. Michelle Myers is tuned in, so she says good evening to you.
Hello, Michelle.
She didn't say anything to
Myers.
me. She just said
I
to you.
love her.
So anyway, yes, if they got let us know where the release is, and we'll advertise that because that's a really cool thing they do.
It is a very cool thing to do. And let me know if I'm close enough to the mic now, Betty, because usually I've got to eat the damn mic all the time.
It's a sweet
Even when I
spot.
sing.
I have a sweet spot on that. So,
I didn't mean...
well,
Whatever.
was she listening? Is she on YouTube?
Yes, she's watching YouTube.
There you go.
I told her about it.
Well, thank you so very, very much.
Of course.
The cool thing about it today, meeting Amy Carter, she took one of my radio cards. And she says, I'm going to put this on my phone, and I'm going to tune in and listen. So I hope she does. I hope she's out there. And if she's not out there listening tonight, I hope she listens to future shows. I told her all about
Betty
it.
has her own experience, like with, she sent me a picture. She's amazing. Look at this. She sends me a picture.
Oh, very cool.
Of this. Oh, wow. I love the color of it. It looks really cool.
Is she the one that you go kayaking with?
Yes, she's paddleboarding. I paddleboard with Betty all the time.
We talked about that before.
Yeah,
so
it's so cool. She's,
get the other angle.
She's a paddleboarding girl.
Yeah, so... I love this angle right here because this other camera behind me is looking right at you. And you can see the Conch Republic Aerospace program on the refrigerator over there. Our crap decal.
Oh, that's awesome. That's funny. My friend Betty just said she loves the hat. So thank you, Michelle.
Yeah, Michelle hooked you up.
Yeah, I left my hat in the car. So she's like, you want a hat?
Well,
she had quite a few.
We're going to talk about some of your new music.
All right.
Some of your projects.
Okay.
I'm going to play a few songs. We're going to get comfortable here. When we come back, we're going to do a toast with what you brought.
Oh, my gosh, Betty, guess what I brought here? I brought the stuff that we got when we were in New York City, the Russell's Reserve 10-year, whatever it is, a 10-year, like...
It's
10 years something.
Aged. Yeah, I need to look at it.
Aged 10 years.
I haven't even seen the bottle yet.
So delicious. I haven't really had it. And
it is really good.
I bought a whole bottle, but I haven't been drinking it because I just don't very often, but it sure tastes good.
It does taste good. So, all right, let's get the camera back on me. We're going to get to some real quick music, and then we're going to come back and dive into everything. A lot of the music I'm playing tonight.
Tomorrow, 10 a.m., Sombrero, she said.
Oh, Sombrero Beach?
It's the Two Turtles for Valentine's Day that are going out. 10 a.m. Oh, that's a marathon. Sombrero Beach and
Sombrero
Marathon.
Beach and Marathon. So I think that's great. And they do great work over there because
she's amazing. What she does.
They are amazing up there. What they do for the turtles that come in that have their issues and are not feeling well and everything. So
it's incredible.
They bring them back.
Just subscribe to the channel.
Yeah, they bring them back and take good care of them, and we so appreciate that. So thank you guys for all the hard work you do. We had the opportunity to go down there and see what was going in. So. Bob Smith says, I'm tuned in. YouTube isn't showing that I'm logged in.
That he's logged in or that you are?
Well, keep trying, Bob. We're out there. People are watching us. So we appreciate everybody who's tuned in tonight. And
sometimes it's our internet, and that's a bummer.
And we're gearing up for Music on the Bay. That's coming up at the end of the month, where Michelle and I, and then Michelle Myers and Tim Myers, and of course Mo is going to be out there, and we're going to be broadcasting the entire week, having some fun with those folks. So some of the musicians tonight that I've got in our lineup are the actual ones who'll be playing at Music on the Bay, with the exception of you, because we're going to come back and talk about your projects.
Oh, lovely.
And hey, Steve Brown's on. Happy Friday, Steve Brown. Good. I'm sure Kathleen's there with you. Guys, thank you so much.
Wait.
I think they went to that Buffett, what was that called? Burgers and Buffett and Burgers or something like that? I forget what it was. We went some months back. And
well, you know
really
what's
cool.
interesting about you plugging with some people from the Carter family?
What?
Betty has her own relationship with them, and she just texted me. She's going to be at the Little White House with the Carter family tomorrow.
Oh, fantastic.
Yep.
Well, fantastic. Well, when you see Amy, ask her if she tuned in to listen to B-Man and Michelle on Coastal Confessions.
She said he wants me to tell. Oh, you heard him.
So yeah, she was such a delight to meet today. So very nice. So let's get to some music. Let's get this night going, and then we're gonna come back, and it's gonna be nothing but Adrian Z telling us what she's up to.
So what are you playing?
What of your stuff?
Now it's something else, right?
Well, I'm playing two other songs first.
Perfect.
And then we're gonna dive into your
Perfect, because we have plenty of time.
We do. Burgers, Boogers, and Buffett? No. Ray the Roadie's listening tonight. Hey, Ray, and you guys, what's going on? Better... What's this one? Thank you. Oh, it must be Betty. Yeah. She says thank you with some turtles on there. So thank you, Betty. We appreciate the hard work you do up there. The first artist, Sauce Boss. We're going to be seeing the Sauce Boss at the Drunken Octopus concert venue, on the 22nd of this month. We got the tickets last week when Ray and Harry was on, and we were talking about it, and by God, we went out and got tickets immediately. So we're going to talk a little bit more about the octopus as well. So in the meantime, let's get to some Sauce Boss, and then I got Mike Fury up after that, and then we're going to get into Adrian Z and everything about you.
Well,
We want to know. In the meantime, we're going to play for some gumbo. B-Man Michelle's Coast Confessions on Tiki Man Radio.
Well, I don't smoke and I don't shoot smack. I got a smiley monkey riding on my back. Don't eat beignets, too much sugar and dough, but I'm gonna play for gumbo. I'm gonna play for gumbo. Well, it started with my grandma in a kitchen by the sea. She warned me when she told me, son, the first one's free. Hit me like a rock, a taekwondo, but I'm gonna play for gumbo. I'm gonna play for gumbo. Well, a piece of French bread to whiten my bowl. Good for your body and good for your soul. A little like religion, a lot like sex. You can never tell when you're gonna get it next. Well, midnight in the quarter, down in Thibodeau. I'm gonna play for gumbo. I'm gonna play for gumbo. It's I'm a talking quesadillas or a dozen Krispy Kreme. A pile of caviar, that's a rich man's dream. No banana split, no filet of pompano, no. I'm gonna play for gumbo. I'm gonna play for gumbo. Yeah, a piece of French bread to wipe my bowl. Good for your body and good for your soul. A little like religion, a lot like sex. You can never tell when you're gonna get it next. Midnight in the quarter, down at Thibodeau. I'm gonna play for gumbo. I'm gonna play for gumbo. Well, I'm a sauce boss and I cook it on the stage. Singing and a playing for my nightly wage. Sweating and a fretting from my head to my toe. But I'm gonna play for gumbo. I'm gonna play for gumbo. Well, a piece of French bread to wipe my bowl. Good for your body, good for your soul. A little like religion, a lot like sex. You can never tell when you're gonna get it next. Midnight and a quarter, down at Thibodeau. I'm gonna play for gumbo. 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 I'm gonna play for gumbo.
This is Sweet Harriet from New Hampshire. Ray the Roadie and I tune in all the time to Tiki Man Radio, and we like to listen to B-Man and Michelle, Willie and Scotty on Tiki Man Radio, Coastal Confessions.
Locked up in a 9-to-5, so I quit. I'm over this shit. Sold everything I own, headed down the coast in my old Civic. Can you believe it? I didn't have a plan, but I just stopped and bought a map straight to the sun, down Highway 1. Sublime on the radio, gassed up down in Largo. Took a look around, that's how I know this is the key. Oh, the key I've been looking for. It opens up every door. Take it from me, yeah, if you wanna be free. Let your stress slip away. We only get so many days. Grab yourself a bar stool, order up a drink. Hell, buy one for your neighbor and you'll see that this is the key. Next thing I knew, I felt my cares blow out the window. Who cares where they go? The mile marker's counting down. A smile comes to my mouth. It's an Almirada kiss that I don't want to miss. This is the key. Oh, the key. The key I've been looking for. It opens up every door. Take it from me. Yeah, if you wanna be free, let your stress slip away. We only get so many days. Grab yourself a bar stool, order up a drink. Hell, buy one for your neighbor and you'll see that this is the key. Whoa. It's a Key West navigation to an internal destination. It ain't where you are now, it's how you feel. And this is the key, oh, the key I've been looking for. It opens up every door. Take it from me, yeah, if you wanna be free, let your stress slip away. We only got so many days. Grab yourself a bar stool, order up a drink. Hell, while you're at it, buy another round for me. 'Cause this is the key. Whoa. Take it from me. Yeah, if you wanna be free.
Tiki Man Radio is very proud to be invited to the 14th Annual Music on the Bay 2026, February the 25th through March the 1st. This will be the first time that Tiki Man Radio will be broadcasting live from Music on the Bay. B-Man and Michelle will be there. Tim and Michelle Myers will be there, along with Mo and others, coming together in Tampa Bay at Whiskey Joe's for a great cause, raising money for the Shriners Children's Hospital. Registration is now open. You can go over to TikiManRadio.com and click on the banner and sign up today. We'll see you in Tampa Bay for the 14th Annual Music on the Bay with Tiki Man Radio at Whiskey Joe's. Stop by the Tiki Man Radio tent and say hi, and we'll see you on the radio.
That's right. Swing by the Tiki Man Radio tent up at Whiskey Joe's for this year's Music on the Bay. I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be a lot of fun. Going to be good seeing Michelle Myers and Tim Myers and Mo and everybody else that's going to be up there. They got a great lineup. I do believe the 20th is the last you can get tickets. So if you haven't done it yet, you might want to think about signing up and being a part of the fun up there. Before I forget, it starts Wednesday, February 25th, and it runs all the way through Sunday, March 1st. Musiconthebay.org. Go out and check it out. There's so much going to be happening, and we're looking forward to it. So swing by the tent. I'll have some stickers out there. If you're up there, give you a sticker. A Tiki Man Radio sticker. So I want to say hi to Callie McCool. He's out there. Hello, Callie. You going to say hi to Callie?
Hello, Callie. Thank you for tuning in.
So, yeah, we got Callie out there, and, of course, Michelle Meyer, Ed and Pat Contreras.
Yay.
They were sending us stuff back and forth. So very, very neat. All right. In the studio with us tonight, We've had you numerous times on our show. Even when I think we even had you in the studio when we were on 104.
Yes.
Yeah, we had you up there too and had some fun. So, Adrian Z, who I ran into most recently at where? Nailtini.
Yes, that is a place that I do go to get my liquid nails done on my one hand where I finger pick them on my right hand.
We have, I love going up there. You know that. It was kind of funny. I walked in and you didn't see me walk in the other day. And
No, I didn't.
and I just kind of stood there with my hands on my waist staring at you like, hey.
Oops.
So, but anyway, it's good. It's good seeing you.
Good to see you both.
And from what I hear, you've got all kinds of projects going on.
Just a few.
So, spill the beans.
Well, my most recent project that I've pretty much completed, although there's a couple places where I will be performing the songs still, like this coming Thursday at the Eco Discovery Center, which is like kind of like a chamber after hours thing, but it's here in Key West at the Eco Discovery Center. And I'm going to be performing the songs, and also some of the poems will be read as well. The poems that were made for, the this whole project, dive into art, stories from the sea.
Yeah, so talk about the project, because you were telling me about it when we were at Nailtini, and it sounds really cool, but how did you get into this?
I got a call from Lisa Mongelia, I think is how you pronounce her name, I'm not sure, but she's the executive director of the History of Diving Museum in Isla Morada.
Okay.
And it's a really cool museum. And all I can tell you is all I've ever done is just pass it by and never really step inside.
Well, that's like us. We do the same thing.
Most people do, I think. And I was very pleased to hear from her. And she was like, well, I've got this idea, and she didn't really tell me all about it. In fact, right now, these songs that I've written with the students in Marathon High School and Coral Shores, based on, actually they were inspired by these blackout poems they created.
No, the students created the blackout poem.
The students created the blackout poems based from a page out of a book called 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea.
Oh yeah, okay.
To watch that movie, I think. Movie, and then wasn't there a TV show too?
Well, it was a Disney.
Yeah.
20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. Yeah.
And so I didn't really know everything about it until I really went to the opening.
Yeah.
I went to the opening of the exhibit. There's a huge exhibit, and 8 different schools in the Keys participated in making artwork based on the theme Stories from the Sea. So I guess anyone that was like an artist, like that was part of maybe the Art Guild, or and students that were into doing art.
Right.
They created this artwork based on whatever inspired them from a book from the sea.
Okay.
Right. So she had this idea of bringing in and adding to this particular grant, which is in conjunction with, I understand, the Art Guild of the Purple Isles. And they've been doing different themes for 8 years now.
Okay.
So the Art Guild of the Purple Isles went in and worked with these students to create these incredible pieces of artwork that are currently on display at the History of Diving Museum.
Okay.
And I was there on January 20th when the exhibit opened to give a talk to people who, are maybe members of the History of Diving Museum who are really into this kind of thing. And
yeah.
It was in the library, and I was asked to talk about the project and share my part of it. And it was very interesting because I didn't know anything about the fact. I mean, I knew that these songs I helped write, that I created through these poems, I knew it was going to be a part of an exhibit, but I didn't really understand there were 8 schools involved. And
you didn't know the magnitude.
I didn't know the magnitude of it. And
yeah.
when I got there and I saw this exhibit, which is incredible, the artwork is amazing, and the exhibit is running through sometime in in April.
Okay.
And I was just like, wow. I mean, I didn't know. All I really knew was, I'm going to get these blackout poems from the schools. And it was Key West was supposed to be involved.
Yeah.
But apparently they are just so busy. They never really responded to the emails, and they weren't.
Go figure.
I guess. And I was never able to, write a song with the students at the school. And but what she asked me to do was, would I be interested in writing, from these blackout poems at Marathon High School, which was literally like the AP students that were freshmen and seniors. Okay, there were only 8 poems, and I was to write a song, and produce it.
What do you mean by blackout poems?
A blackout poem. Thanks for asking, because most people don't know, and I certainly didn't when I was asked to work with these. A blackout poem is literally, imagine getting a page out of a book, in this case, 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, and then making a poem by just blacking out every word
that you don't want
in the poem on the page. And they were to create artwork from the poem, on these pages. That was part of that was inspired by the poem.
So you take a page from a book and look for or create the blank space so that the poem appears.
You literally black out all the words
that you don't want.
Exactly.
Interesting.
Isn't that wild? I had never heard of it.
Interesting idea. I've never heard of that.
No, I've never heard of that either.
I know.
I mean, I've heard of things like empty space and things like that kind of stuff before.
Yeah,
but not
yeah.
used in that way.
I know.
So, did these kids help you write any of this, or you just took what they had?
I took what they had, and I wrote a song.
Okay.
And I had 15 poems. Actually, the teacher at Coral Shores got I think the entire English class from the entire English department in the entire school. So there was 150 poems that were given, and I was going through all this, and I was like, Lisa, can you call this for me? Because what I was doing is literally in my notes in my phone, on my iPhone, writing all the words so that I could write everything out, so I could then work from there.
Yeah.
To get inspired to. And I was like, can you just find 15 from these? And so that's what she did. And so I took...
Whittled this down for me.
Whittled it down for me, because I didn't have the time to go through 150 poems. Are you kidding?
Now, was it difficult to do? I mean,
no. In fact, when it comes to writing music, it comes pretty easily for me. Especially when I have ideas and lyrics to work with.
Yeah.
And that's what was the case here.
Okay. So
I love.
Well, what about melody, though? I mean, what about?
What happened? You gave me when we wrote that song together. It was the same thing. You had these words, and it's so easy once you have the words. As far as I'm concerned, the words are the hardest thing to come up with.
Yeah, that's sometimes for me. I mean, sometimes for me, it just kind of flows. Or I got this, but then there are other times, I get that writer's block.
Well, I have bazillions of melodies in my head. So I could take the same line and come up with a different melody for the line.
Wow. Okay.
And so it was really cool. I'm really honored that I got a chance to do this. And the whole, what I was asked to do was literally write a song from these blackout poems and then do a workshop with the students at the schools. And then...
And what was the workshop about?
It was literally sharing with them how I created the song from the poems.
Okay, so you're kind of giving them the
how I went about
the process you used or how you approached it.
Yeah.
Okay.
How I and usually it's I'll look for a line that will inspire that sounds like a chorus. Different things.
Yeah.
Like that.
Okay.
And you probably do the same thing when you write.
Yeah, it's sometimes I'm kind of all over the map. Sometimes I take this road, then sometimes I go this road. I guess it's just the moment.
Yeah.
What I feel like in the moment, or what hits me.
So in this case, I went there, and I had already recorded much of the song in the studio. I had written the song, and I recorded a lot in the studio because the idea was they wanted me to, record the song, and get a finished product. And Lisa suggested, gosh, it would be awesome if you could get the kids to maybe play on it. And of course, I thought that would be a really cool idea.
Yeah.
So I wrote the harmonies, and then I sent the links to the teachers and said, can you get this to the kids, and so that they can learn the harmonies. And then I brought my recording studio to the different schools and recorded the kids singing the harmonies, and they're all over the song.
Now, were you a little bit apprehensive with that, and how that was going to turn out?
Well, I've been in the process of this whole entire project. I've also been tutored by a man who has been kind of like a teacher of production for me, and he lives in LA.
Okay.
And so I went into some Zoom calls with him to learn how to treat and make a mix sound cohesive, because normally I would just give somebody else an actual mix and have them
do their magic,
do the mix.
Yeah.
And I just record everything for the mix, and then say, here, you mix it for me.
Yeah, go work.
But I wanted to learn how to do it myself. And this guy showed me a lot about how to glue a mix together, how to glue it together.
Oh, very cool. I'm the same way. I read a lot of different stuff, and I do a lot of my own recording here, as you know, and then I have my guys that do everything for us. But I still have that little thing in the back of my head that says, how can I do that? How can I be the one that?
I've always been afraid to try it myself. I've always thought that I couldn't do it. And you know what? It's not rocket science. Mm-hmm. It really isn't. And it's possible for us to do it, especially you, because you're bloody retired.
Well, but it's time consuming though, isn't it?
It is time consuming, but what are you doing? I know you're doing everything.
Well, I do have a lot on my plate.
I know you do so much. You're like always putting on shows, and you got this thing, and they got you Tuesday out on the islands with Michelle.
Well, we're just now getting back into that because we had a gig.
Because in retirement, you just can't stop, and that's awesome.
Oh, I don't know if I want to stop.
No, you never want to stop.
Just because I think mentally I scare myself that if I take time, I feel that maybe I'll turn lazy.
Oh yeah,
or something, because
it's wise. It's wise to keep busy.
I just like staying
busy. You're doing what you love to do, and that's what you're doing.
Well, it's like Danny was on the
wind
on
up
the radio
like me.
show. Well, it's funny because
wind up like you.
on Danny's radio
You'll
show
turn
today,
lazy and wind up like me.
They were talking about. Danny says, I need to sit down with Michelle and ask her how she, get her zen, because she really retired. I mean, that was like, I'm done. And like I told Amy Carter today.
So now she watches Star Trek.
Well, like I was telling Amy Carter today, I said, you know what? I said, I got to take this picture and make my wife feel bad, because she loves the Jimmy Carter family. I mean, she loves the Carter family, and, she's just, it was a hero. I guess it may be the right way of saying it. You really appreciated what he did for the country, and even after when he was president. I mean, the things he still did.
Oh yeah, with the Habitat for Humanity and all all the things they were involved in.
I'm not even. I need to get inside all of that, because I'm not even sure.
But I was telling her, and then I said, but when she retired from the Air Force, she said that's it. And Amy looked at me and she goes, and she's deserved it. So I was like, yes, she has. But she knows how to retire. And
you're loving what you do because you can't help it. You can't help it. Come on, admit it.
I can't help it.
You can't help it. And it's a beautiful thing, because
I took a Saturday off and sat here one day and just did nothing and watched TV, and then
got pissed.
I was mad at myself the next day because I had things I needed to get done, and I'm like, I should have
I get it.
I wasted an entire day just doing nothing. But
I totally get it.
Then I needed that, I guess,
Yes, of course. Every now and then,
it was a nice, rainy, overcast day, sprinkly, not super rainy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
we just sat.
I don't know what
here.
He's afraid the world's going to unravel if he doesn't do what he has to do.
The world will unravel.
People think that,
Well, I want to. You sent me 2 songs. Are these 2 songs from the projects you did with the kids?
Yes. I there's a marathon song called Bottom of the Sea, and then there's a Coral Shores song.
Which one would you like me to play first? I have Bottom of the Sea up first.
All right, that sounds fine. That was one that, when I went to the school, I was working with students that were not singers, and they weren't musicians.
Yeah.
And I was wanting to, get as many kids as involved as possible. So, to have the kids that wrote the poems, actually they don't have to be the ones who are singing it.
Right.
Only 8 of them. But she brought her class, basically, a large body of people to sing. Not all of them could sing. So, I mean, at first I started off with having, 4 singers at the same time because, as I was meant to mention before, the guy in LA who's been tutoring me said, this is what you want to do. He's like, you want to get all the kids, you can sing all together, but if it's not in tune, you got to sing you have to get every kid individually so you can tune them, which is basically what I ended up doing.
Oh, well, how many?
Quite a few. But the ones that were willing to get in front of the mic.
Right.
But I ended up getting a really nice thing, as you'll be able to hear. And I put the vocals quite loud because I was very, there were some nice voices, even in students who were not musicians.
Good.
Choral shows, on the other hand, I was working with band kids, but we'll talk
about that in a minute. But,
yeah.
All right, so I want to play this one.
Bottom of the Sea.
Oh, it's called Bottom of the Sea. And it is, and this was, which school was this one?
This is Marathon High School.
Marathon High School. All right, let's listen to that, and then we'll be right back.
The voyage of the beautiful deep China seas, enchanting vision. A long time I dreamed, where pink blossoms slowly emerged. I saw a swarm of hummingbirds.
Adrienne Z. I like that.
Thank you.
Bottom of the Sea.
Yeah.
As we were listening to it, I'm eating these damn nuts and trying to talk on the radio. Michelle's over there pouring. I love that little knock in there.
Oh, it's such a cool loop.
That was just so cool. Let me turn that down just a little bit so we're not too crazy. Yeah, I just listen to that. It really gives a nice essence to the song. It just, I don't know, there's just something about that one little sound in there. But no, beautifully put together though.
Thank you. What's interesting is that You know, I've never been a diver because I love to swim and I can snorkel, but I've never been able to dive because I've got issues with my ears. But I'd like to see if I can get over that because I've never known about the proper way to pressurize your head by blowing out of your nose.
Yeah.
Anyway, but I So Ed said something. What did he say?
Yeah, what did Ed say?
Let's see what Ed said.
Is he texting you?
Yeah. Oh, he said beautiful song.
Yeah, and Callie McCool out in California, he says a nice song.
Yay.
Now, Callie is a school teacher out in California, and he's Tiki Man Radio donates airtime to the school out there for Callie's program. He's teaching the kids how to be DJs and do all what we're doing here.
Oh, that's cool.
So it's a really cool thing that he does for the students out there. So
that's cool.
I think when we give back and help the students, help kids kind of put them in a direction, I think that's the coolest thing. And what you did here was really neat. I high five for
Thank you.
taking this project on.
I was happy to hear that people that have dived, feel like it's like they can feel like they can feel the diving within the song, and I'm really happy to hear that because
maybe that's because I used to dive many years ago. And maybe that's why I like hearing that sound in there, because when you are underwater, the sound is like that. It's kind of, you can hear things, but in some ways it's kind of like a muffly sound. Yeah. So maybe that, I think that's why I like that in there. It really made me feel, the bottom, being in the water, being underneath the water. So yeah, that was cool. Very
Thanks.
cool the way you put that together.
Thanks. I'm excited because I finally have a bit more confidence in the art of actually producing and mixing.
And you mix that?
Yes.
Oh, my God.
I mixed it myself.
Well, maybe I'll have to...
get a couple of tricks from me.
Yeah.
I'll teach you.
Take a class.
No charge.
I would love to. Just, because I think that's where I'm at with... I can go in there and do stuff and add some certain things, but when you get down to like the brass tacks of, mixing and doing everything, you're just like, I don't know if I could do it or not. So
exactly, and it takes a lot of guts to try, and then understanding how to use reverb and how to treat the reverb, and then the compression and all these things. I just that just make my head spin.
Well, and you're bringing up a lot of little tidbits, little things that go along with that mixing.
And then EQ, getting the EQ right.
EQ, yeah.
When we put our Key West Bound CD together, me and the engineer that we had putting it all together, we were in there for hours, just on one song, trying to get it just right, and we'd listen to it, and then we'd take it out to the car and listen to it in the radio. We
That's exactly what I had to do a million times, and guess what? My car wasn't working properly. It was so cold that my Bluetooth wouldn't even hook up. So I'm sitting in the car, and I'm like, what the hell is going on? And I had to get this done.
Yeah.
I had to get the thing done, and I had to literally leave my car on and go inside the house and wait for it to warm up. What's going on here?
No, it really is crazy that, because we would take it to the car, listen to it in the car. Then we would play it off of a phone, and then we would play it off of the computer. We play it, just to, how is it sounding? Because
put it in a real CD player.
Yeah, it was crazy. Quit yawning.
It makes a huge difference. I know I'm yawning. Let's just say that I've got kitties, brand new kittens, and they keep me awake.
She has kittens.
Kittens. Yeah.
And they jump on me early, 4:17 in the morning.
We see Ed Gates says, it was a treat to see you at Two Friends and now listen to sing your two songs. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Were you at Two Friends today?
I was at Two Friends having a Bloody Mary.
Okay.
Not too long ago, I might add. Which means I've got that in me before the bourbon we're drinking.
Sure. And you have a gig tomorrow night.
At Schooner Wharf Bar.
At Schooner Wharf Bar.
Yeah.
You abandoned it or just you?
The whole band.
The whole band.
Yeah. Weekends at Schooner are always whole bands at night.
So, and do you do that every weekend now?
Oh my
or?
goodness, no. No, it's very rare. I mean, I don't even think I've played with my band there in over a year.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. Although I want to play more with my band.
Yeah.
And I would also, want to play more down here in Key West. And it's just a matter of hitting the pavement and getting into some places. But, I've been playing a lot of resorts and they're pretty steady and...
Oh, and they pay good.
And they pay. But then again, there's a lot of places down here that have finally raised their prices. They go up a little bit more than they used to be.
Yeah. Yeah. I know when we were doing the Southernmost Beach Resort.
That was nice.
In November, December, and January. Yeah, it was nice.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed that. But it was so weird because it was either hotter than hell.
I know.
Or cold.
Or colder than hell. And it was like, oh my God, last time we played, my fingers were frozen.
Yeah, you got to make sure you're really bundled up. I go to my gigs with every possible warming potential. I got my hat, I got my scarf, as you can tell I'm wearing it. I got plenty of jackets, and even I got a parka to throw on, even after all my jackets.
Yeah, it was cold. So, all right, so Bottom of the Sea. Now, this next one is Follow the Waters.
Yes.
Talk about that one.
Follow the Waters was a really fun one to do because it was not as dark as Bottom of the Sea. The lyrics in Bottom of the Sea were more about what you can find in the waters and the problems in the waters. And Follow the Waters was more about, getting back to your home, kind of.
Okay.
So more of somewhat of a religious kind of nature.
Okay.
In a sense, because it's important to be able to, find your way home and
navigate your way back.
Yeah.
Kind of like Bubbles Up. Follow the bubbles up. Follow the water.
And the children that I got to record for this were the band students. The teacher at Coral Shores had an assistant who was able to facilitate a lot of this.
Oh, very cool.
Which was wonderful. And she got some of the band students interested in singing on the project, so that there were actual singers in this particular project. And well, let's just say musicians.
Okay.
And they turned out to be pretty darn good singers too, because their pitch was impeccable. I hardly had to adjust their pitch at all. And they came to the actual recording saying, "Hey, do you want us to bring our instruments?" So that gave me the idea of writing parts for their instruments, which were trombone, trumpet,
oh my God,
sax, clarinet, and I mean, I wrote a bunch of parts, orchestral parts, thinking that maybe I'd be able to, have them perform in a
incorporate some of that stuff in there.
Well, I used virtual instruments, and I did put all those parts inside, but because of their class schedule, they were not able. Okay. To actually make that happen. But the main purpose of really writing the parts was for a performance. But because the kids are so busy with all their schoolwork, they weren't able to come out and perform the actual song with me.
So how many songs?
Just two.
Just two?
Just two songs. Because Key West wasn't involved. It was all about the high schools in Florida Keys.
Okay.
Key West, Marathon, Coral Shores. Can you hear me out there? Oops.
We can hear you fine.
Because Betty said she couldn't hear me, and I have to get on the mic. I forget about that part. Oops.
I see my dials. You're working it.
All right, I'm working it. All right.
So yeah, we're gonna play that one. What is of the two songs? Which one was your favorite to work on?
Well, I enjoyed working on both of them, but because I put a lot more time into Follow the Waters, because I added orchestration to it, that maybe you could say that was more fun just because I added more parts. I didn't quite have the time to add more parts to Bottom of the Sea, but I think Bottom of the Sea is just fine, stark as it is.
I think you captured that one really well.
Thanks.
I really do. Listening to it, and again that one sound, I just my mind tuned into it, And like I said, I think because of the diving side of things, you're like, there is a different sound underneath the water. So, but yeah, we're going to play this one. It's called
Follow the Waters.
Follow the Waters.
Yeah.
We'll come back and we'll find out what else you're doing.
All right, then.
So, let me see here. Follow the Waters, Adrian Z, everybody.
One with the ocean, elegant waves, charming islands. I fell silent, stunned by the beauty. I couldn't move. Noise like thunder took me under. I was part of the sea, part of the sea, part of the sea. I became the moon, the wind, the sea. I missed a storm in the sea of reason. In the calm depth of night, follow the water's shining light. Follow the water. We watched them swimming, thoughtful enough, deep in reflection, a new perception, unbearable hours, counted by my heart, taking farther, dark luminous water. I was part of the sea, part of the sea, part of the sea. I became the moon, the wind, the sea. Amidst a storm in the sea of reason. In the calm depth of night, follow the water's shining light. I follow the water. It'll take you home. I became the moon, the wind, the sea. Amidst a storm in the sea of reason. In the calm depth of night, follow the water's shining light. Follow the water.
Adrian Z, Follow the Waters, everybody. That is a really, I like the arrangement on that. That sounds really good.
Thank you.
I mean, you're just going crazy.
I love to write parts.
Well, we've done music with you. We've sat in here in our pajamas and worked on songs,
so fun.
and you're a fun person to collaborate with in music. And I just remember when we were working on the one song, and you were just...
That was so fun. I love to write.
It was a lot of fun. And the cool thing about it was you hadn't seen what we had worked on in the beginning. We had ideas, and I remember being over at your place. We were working on another song and throwing some stuff on it, High on Island Time. And I remember you had it sitting out, and I'm like, how you picked the same chords that I picked?
That's weird.
I was just like, oh my God.
Oops.
That's the exact same.
Thinking we were thinking.
Yeah, I was just it was fun that we got to that point. And so yeah, you're amazing and great job.
Thank you so much.
Great job. So, any other projects with these kids coming up?
Well, I am playing the songs this coming Thursday at the Eco Discovery Center.
Okay.
Here in Key West.
What time is it?
It's a 5:30 to 7:30. I think it's an after hours thing, like a chamber after hours thing.
Okay.
I think.
Very cool.
And then and I really want to encourage people to go to the Diving Museum to see the exhibit before it ends, because there's such incredible artwork there. And the cool thing that I think I haven't mentioned yet is that these songs are against a video that's a part of the exhibit.
Oh, wow.
Playing in a loop in the exhibit.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah.
And this is the one in Islamorada, right?
Yes.
Yes.
The History of Diving Museum.
So on the right-hand side is you're coming south, right?
As you're coming south, it's on the right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
We pass it all the time. And matter of fact, we were at an event last night. They were having us go around and ask people these questions. And that was one of the questions. Have you ever stopped at the Diving Museum in Islamorada? So how ironic we're talking about this.
Wow. When was this?
It was last night at a Coconut Castaways
Oh
get
my
together.
gosh, that's crazy.
They had to know things about people that were members,
Yeah.
because you had to go find another member who had done this or seen that, or, they were kind of specific. Like, who has done that?
Yeah. Yeah. Who has an RV? Who has, who's a left-handed person in your group? You're like,
Are you serious?
and you have to go around and ask people, it's like, are you left or right? They're like, oh, I'm a right. Go to the next person. So, but it was a way to kind of get you
To meet people.
to meet and mingle with the people, in the group. So I thought, well, that's kind of interesting. I never thought about that, a different approach of how to get to know, meet people and stuff like that. So what else have you got coming up?
Well, I'm playing tomorrow night at Schooner Wharf Bar.
Schooner Wharf tomorrow
And my
night.
website, of course, always has my entire schedule, adrianmusic.com.
adrianmusic.com.
Yeah, has my schedule.
And that's your unique spelling of Adrian, right?
That's right. ADRIENNEZ. Because it could be an IAN, it could be an IAN, it could be a blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, really. So you got, so you're playing at Schooner Wharf. What else?
Yep.
Any fun thing? Anything else you've got project-wise happening?
Well, I'm working on a new album, and I've been so busy with this particular project, I kind of put it on the back burner, so that's what I'm going to be getting back to.
Now, will any of these songs be on that album?
Well, the last time I was here with you, I played you, I gave you some songs that are going to be on the record, but they were not finished. I don't know if you remember that.
Well,
It's been a while.
It has been a while, but
Yeah.
I probably still have them here in my database. So
Yeah, I think that might have been, what songs did I give you? Did I give you the right time?
I know I'm going to pull them up here right now. It was see, we have Chameleon Feel Strong. We know that one. On Christmas Day, Our Jamaica,
Getting warm now.
Summer Shine. The Other Side. Was that the one?
Those are the ones that are already released. But I gave you some songs that were not quite released yet.
Yeah, and maybe that's why I didn't keep them. Maybe I just played them for that show that night because you said you were still working them. So
yeah,
I don't keep those.
Well, that makes sense because
if you're going to do,
I'm going to finish the product.
Because you wanted to talk about them and you wanted to play and just kind of gauge the audience.
I could send you a link if you wanted to just play a snippet.
It'd be tough. It'd be hard to like.
I know to have to get all that in now.
Yeah,
right.
Crazy. But no worries. So, what do you think what's your timeline on the new album? You think?
That's a good question. Assuming
assuming nothing else jumps in front of you and you work on
put
that.
my nose to the grind. It's going to come out sometime this year.
No,
I'm going to give myself plenty of time for
I'm not
that.
trying to put you on the spot because I'm just as bad. I mean, I've got 2 songs. Actually, we're recording here next Wednesday.
You are?
Yeah.
Cool.
Tiffany Green and myself. I've got a song, Smooth Sailing, that I put together.
Nice.
So we're going to work on that, and then so there's a whole lot of projects that have just been sitting around. I've got them. I just need to finish them.
I get it.
Yeah.
100%.
So.
And we just need to put it front and center. And I'm going to be doing that with my record. I've got 9 songs. I mean, I wrote a song with Carrie Wolf and McKenna Carlson that needs attention. And I might get that done first and release that first before I complete my album. Because with my album, I got whole albums with the stuff I want to get done.
Yeah, I'm still, on this issue of releasing albums. I don't really like doing that. I like doing the singles so they have more attention. More attention to the single than an entire album that's got 9 great songs on there, but somebody only picks 1 or 2 off of it.
True. Although I know that there are some people that are diehard fans that wouldn't mind having an entire record, an entire album.
Yeah.
So, but I'm going to release one at a time.
Yeah.
Like a regular single release for sure. But I forgot to mention, I want to mention, Kim Walsh is doing another series of listening room shows, original music listening room shows. And
Yeah.
and this coming Thursday, there's one coming up that I'm going to be going to because it's after the diving museum. I'm sorry, after the Eco Discovery Center performance here in Key West. So I'm going to go straight there. And Matt Backer and some other people will be.
Is Matt in town?
Matt's in town.
Okay.
Well, I'm not sure if he's yet in town.
Okay.
But I think he's got a show somewhere tomorrow night, perhaps.
Okay. Yeah, I honestly, I've been so busy on.
He has his own
Another crazy
CD
project.
release on Wednesday, as far as I know.
Oh, really? Okay.
I just found out it was his CD release. I knew there was a CD release, but I didn't quite know it was his.
Okay.
He's apparently kind of shy in that regard, kind of like me, not really putting out his stuff, maybe relying on somebody else to do it for him, which is always nice to have somebody else. I should hire you, Brian.
No, I'm...
Because you are quite good at getting the word out about many things.
Even having the radio, I mean, we're constantly flooding social media with our radio show, with our Tuesday on the Island now that we've got that back on. Actually, we're not doing anything the rest of the month, only because next week we're in Miami, or this coming week we're in Miami. Then the following week we're going to be in Tampa for the Music on the Bay. And then we're taking a little detour and going over to Disney.
Must be nice being retired, huh? I think we'll just go here and there.
I'm looking forward to the Music on the Bay. I think it's going to be a lot of fun up there. There's a lot of musicians going to be playing up there. So.
That's great.
And then it give me an opportunity to sit there and go, are you going to bring Michelle and I up next year? Are you going to include us next year as musicians?
I kind of wonder if this song qualifies as trop rock since it's about the ocean. I don't know. These songs are kind of, they're not your typical trop rock songs.
Yeah, some of the trop rock songs, they do the quirky thing. And
yeah, this song is more of a modern sounding sound.
It is. Actually, both of those songs are kind of like modern, eclectic.
Yes.
Whatever. I mean, but I could hear that playing in a like if you went to like a spa or something and having that played, it's got a nice vibe to it,
Cool.
Kind of relaxing. She's like,
No, not easy listening, but I'm
what are you saying over there?
easy listening, maybe, but not really.
Yeah, no, I'm so proud of you for how you put those together.
Thank you.
And the mingling of the sounds. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
I'm always amazed by you.
Oh,
I mean, the things that you do, I'm
amazed by you.
You're always.
I can't do what you do.
You're always giving me the accolades.
I'd like to do.
But no,
yeah, because I'd like to be more like out there and putting stuff out there like you, man.
I mean, how many CDs do you have or albums? Let's call them albums.
I don't know. Let's just say that. I don't know. I should know.
You have a lot of stuff out there.
Yeah,
you have a lot of good stuff.
And I have one album that I took down from the streaming sites because of a issue with an ex-boyfriend who I did the album with, and I want to get that out also because there are a bunch of great songs on there and they should be out in the world, and we're not getting any younger, are we?
No, we're not. We're not getting any younger.
No.
And
we're not.
So we've known you a long time.
A very long time. How long has it been?
Well, we knew you before we moved here.
That's true.
Because you used to remember the white tarpon?
Yes.
And you would go in there for that their key lime martini.
Oh my God, I like their Bloody
Marys. And I forget
Marys.
the gentleman's name. It always wore that one. He had that hat.
Oh my God, he passed
like Marlon
away.
Perkins. Yeah, no, he passed away, but he was such a really cool dude. And that was always our stopping point because you'd be in there playing.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, so it was always fun.
You had long brown hair then.
Yeah. So
I know, right? What the hell happened?
we just refine over time,
Yeah, well, my hair's been going white since I was 20. No kidding.
Well, we had a friend that Lori back in Albuquerque.
Oh, beautiful white hair.
She has beautiful white hair, but all the years she would dye it black.
Oh man.
And we hadn't seen her in a while, and she come to one of our parties.
You couldn't recognize her.
Oh, you recognize her, but you're like, oh my God, I love it. You know, I mean, she went
hair.
completely, all white or silver or whatever you want to call it. But I mean, yeah, you're just like, oh my God. And she's like, I got tired of dyeing it, and I figured I don't give a shit what anybody thinks.
Right.
I'm going like this.
Right.
And she was just, and to this day she's crazy.
Rocking it.
Oh, I love it. Yeah, she's awesome. So, but
What else can I share with you? My goodness.
yeah, I want to know. So we talked about your website.
I play at the Brutus Seafood in Marathon. Like somewhat.
The what?
Brutus Seafood in Marathon.
Oh, the
like
Brutus Seafood.
Brutus Seafood Marathon Wednesday and Sundays. Some of them I don't make because I've prior commitments. I play Mondays at Isla Bella, and
Isla Bella, where's that at?
And it's right on Knight's Key.
Okay.
Right there next to Sunset Grill.
Oh.
It's a resort.
Is
Isla
it
Bella
new?
Resort.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. 'Cause
Yeah.
it used to be a campground.
Exactly.
It used to be Knight's RV Park.
Exactly.
And we stayed there once.
And it was getting fixed up right before the hurricane.
Yeah.
And then the hurricane happened.
So how do you like playing there?
Oh, it's wonderful. It's wonderful. They appreciate me. I appreciate that.
Is it kind of a ritzy place?
It's not cheap to stay there, although it's beautiful.
Yeah.
It's beautiful there, but even the food prices are not horrible, I don't think.
Okay.
But the drinks are
is it
horrible
open,
prices. The drinks are expensive.
Is it open to the public?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, totally.
Yeah, because we've always passed it, talked about it, reminisced on the fact that, we used to park our RV there. And
Real quick.
Uh-oh.
That's Mark and Lori.
Oh, wow.
Uh-oh, Michelle's showing pictures of Mark and
Look
Lori.
at-
So,
Isn't that beautiful?
and the silver
my
or gray hair
gosh,
there.
she's
Yeah, it's beautiful. Yeah, she's
And with the tan, oh my God. Now, she's lucky. See, I've only got part
She's a
of my hair
firecracker.
white. I've got like the back of my head is kind of dark. It's kind of different. The back of my head is dark.
You could do the highlights kind of thing.
This has now turned into the beauty show.
I know, right?
Lori, you're beautiful.
Because we're on camera.
On camera.
This is TV.
Let's get the other one. There we go. We'll get that one. There you go.
Which one are you on now?
That one right
You
there.
better play that one more. Because my profile
going
is like,
back
I got a
and
big
forth.
nose.
You do not have a big nose.
I do too. And I play at Marker 88 a couple Sundays a month. And that's in Isla Morada. And
So, you've been doing any traveling out of the Keys?
mostly to visit family because
Okay.
of my family situation that's with the health issue.
You just did that recently, didn't you? Weren't you just recently traveling and doing something?
What did I go recently? What the hell? I have to look at my camera. My calendar to figure it out.
No worries. I guess I thought I'd seen you going out and about other places or something.
Yeah, I'm going to the
Keys
New Orleans Jazz Festival this year. Again.
Which one? New Orleans?
New Orleans.
Oh my God,
Yep.
I've always wanted to go.
The first weekend, and I'm going to see my brother and help him out because he has to have hernia surgery the last week in February. It's also his birthday, which is awesome to be able to spend some time with him.
Very cool.
And I'm going to be visiting with my friend who needs some help in May. So I'm going to help her out. But other than that, I pretty much trying to make money here and perform.
Yeah. Well, we want to see you more down in Key West. I love it when you're in town.
I love being here, and I want more shows down here. Oh, where else am I playing? I think that right now it's just tomorrow
When
night.
are you back at Vigilio's?
I have to make a date with him. He wants to know when I want to play there, so I have to find out when.
It's always fun seeing you playing in Vigilio's. Of course, that's one of our favorite places to eat down here.
Oh man, I love
Trattoria's,
Virgilio's.
Yeah,
it's awesome.
So it's really cool.
Very.
I want to get to some more music.
Okay.
We're at a quarter after, and I need to do 2 songs to drink to.
Okay.
That Bill and Ann Abbott send me every week. send me their little.
Lovely.
Here's where we're at. So I want to do that.
Okay.
You going to stay for a little bit, or?
Maybe for a little bit longer.
That's up to you. You know.
Okay. Well,
if you
we can
drive
say
back,
goodbye.
aren't you?
I have to drive back to Marathon.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I don't want you to be out too late because that's a drive.
It is a drive.
So let's get to these. We're going to talk about what you want to do, and if you want to come back for one more.
Otherwise, if I don't come back, thank you for listening.
Oh my
thank you
God.
for watching.
We love having you on.
I appreciate you
know,
having
and
me.
It's been a while. We've been trying to get you on here for a while.
I know. Well, usually I play Friday nights. It's not an easy night for a musician.
I know, and that's what's tough to get people to come on the show on a Friday night.
Because you have it on a Friday.
Exactly.
And most people go out on Friday nights. What the hell?
Well,
right?
Well, we don't go out. Wait, you know what? We didn't do the show for a couple weeks, and it was like, oh my God, I have a Friday off. What are we going to do? You know, it's like, I don't want to stay here at the house. You know, I'm stuck here on a Friday night doing radio. So it's like, let's go out and do something. So we did. So, all right. 2 songs to drink to coming up. First, we're going to do Jerry Diaz with Drinking 151 on B-Man Michelle's Coastal Confessions right here on TikiManRadio. Come to you live, everybody. Hope you're having a wonderful Friday. Stick around. A lot more to happening on the show. 151, Jerry Diaz.
And it's made from sugar cane. It's the alcohol for outlaws and the chemically insane. Well, it ought to be illegal, 'cause it's way too strong to drink. And it disappears like Everclear. But when you try to speak, well, it can make your whole damn world come undone. Drinking 151, drinking 151. Well, the first time that I tried it, I was just a kid in school. I was going to the senior prom, and man, I thought I was cool. I got myself a bottle and a big old mason jar. Then 3 hours later, I had wrecked my uncle's car. Now I wish I could forget the things I've done. Drinking 151, drinking 151. Play it, John. Last week I was invited to a party at the Ritz. Well, there were pretty things with diamond rings and perky little lips. Well, I felt a little nervous till someone handed me a glass. Then I said hello to Añejo, show them all my class. Now I think I might have been the only one drinking 151, drinking 151. Now I wish I could forget the things I've done. Drinking 151, drinking 151. Oh, this is so smooth, baby. You don't even taste any alcohol. You sure you put anything in this? Anybody see my car keys? Anybody see my car? Someone gotta take us home. Take us home.
B-Man and Michelle.
I could really use a drinking song, the kind that makes me want to drink along.
It's time for Two Songs to Drink To with Bill and Ann Abbott of the Amateur Adventures Club, only on B-Man and Michelle's Coastal Confessions.
Tiki Man Radio, your coastal Americana radio station.
Crystal blues behind $2 shades. Sunday chair with the surfboard waves on. Safari Jeep with the sand in the seats. Free will and feeling just you and me. Yeah. We were umbrella drink, I love yous. Never leave, never want to's. Even when the sun's and fades away, I think of you every time the song rockin' lime on those turquoise days and sunburned nights. No matter how much time goes by, I go back to paradise in my mind, and all it takes is salt and lime. Hey, salt and lime. Back to the real world grind and the 9 to 5, but I can still feel the breeze and your lips on mine. Anytime there's 2 for 1 Tuesdays and I get a little escape. Remember those heights and dancing days. I think of you every time the song rockin' lime on those turquoise days and sunburned nights. No matter how much time goes by, I go back to paradise in my mind, and all it takes is salt and lime. Hey, salt and lime. A little salt and lime. We were umbrella drink, I love yous. Never leave, never want to's. Even when that suntan fades away, I think of you every time the song rockin' lime on those turquoise days and sunburned nights. No matter how much time goes by, I go back to paradise in my mind, and all it takes is salt and lime. Hey, salt and lime. A little salt and lime.
My damn job is making me mad, and this empty wallet is making me sad. But this car that won't run is making me upset, and this rundown house is making me up to here in debt. But this beer right here is making me awesome. Bulletproof, 10 foot tall, and then some. I'm feeling 20 years younger and a little more handsome. Yeah, this beer is making me awesome. All of these bills are making me depressed, and raising these kids is gonna give me a cardiac arrest. This gray hair I keep finding is making me feel old, but with a cold one in my hand, well, I'm invincible. Yeah, this beer right here is making me awesome. Bulletproof, 10 foot tall, and then some. I'm feeling 20 years younger, stronger, and a little more handsome. Yeah, this beer making me awesome. Well, I've been thinking lately, my wife is making me crazy. But this sexy friend of mine believes in me. Yeah, this beer right here is making me awesome. Bulletproof, 10 foot tall and then some. I'm feeling 30 years younger, smarter, stronger, and a lot more handsome. Yeah, this beer is making me awesome. Well, these pretzels are making me thirsty, and this tequila is affecting me adversely. But this beer is making me awesome.
Looking for the ultimate craft beer experience in Key West? Head to the Southernmost Pint Brewpub, 522 Front Street in downtown Key West. Open daily from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m., it's your must-stop spot for 18 handcrafted beers on tap. Available in 4, 12, and 16 ounces. Not sure which beer to choose? Try their flights of 4-ounce beers and find your favorite. The Southernmost Pint Brewpub also offers wine, cider, seltzers, and refreshing non-alcoholic drink options. And the food? Oh yeah! Dig into their Scotch eggs, German potato pancakes, Thai peanut noodles, chili cheese fries, and so much more. Every bite's a flavor adventure. Happy hour runs daily from 4 to 6 p.m. with 25% off drinks and discounted snacks. Want to enjoy that wonderful Key West tropical attitude? Then enjoy their giant outdoor seating area with fun games and comfortable seating. After dark, enjoy their giant projector and building-sized screen and watch your favorite sports event and entertaining films. Planning event? Book their space for free. At Southernmost Pint Brewpub, every pint tells a story. Yours could be next. That's Blast Beer Company, Southernmost Pint Brewpub, 522 Front Street here in Key West. Open daily 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. Blast Beer Company, around since 1992, making beer one barrel at a time.
Reef Rum is American-made with an offbeat blend, sweet and smoky for the wise and the rebel. It was created for bohemians and connoisseurs who tire of the same old thing. It's an eccentric blend of natural banana, orange, and coconut, balanced with a touch of smoky flavor. To find out where you can find Reef Rum, visit reefrum.com. If you're looking to step out of your comfort zone, then Reef Rum is where you need to be. Reef Rum, the official rum of Tiki Man Radio.
Hey, this is Beth from Nailtini. Do you ever feel like getting your nails and hair done before vacation is a chore? Why not enhance your vacay experience by visiting us at Nailtini, 817 Duval. Our perfect petties will make your feet look fabulous in those flip-flops. Or maybe you want a beautiful blow dry and style for your night on the town. Men's haircuts, facials, and waxing? We do that too. We live up to our name and serve you a martini or a drink of your choice during your service. Now, back to Tiki Man Radio, your coastal Americana radio.
Yeah. B-Man and Michelle's Coastal Confessions coming to you live from the Beechy Hideaway Beechy Studios here in Key West, Florida. Beautiful night out. We have got the back door open. It just feels so awesome. Again, thanks to our camera sponsor, the Southernmost Pint Brewpub, 522 Front Street. When you're downtown, make sure you stop in there. They got 18 beers on tap. Pick your favorite. You tell us which one you like down there. Also, their food is fabulous. So they do such a great job. Lindsay is a hell of a chef down there, so she does a great job with that. It was great having Adrienne Z on. She's actually in the process of getting ready to head out. She's got a long drive back to Marathon, and I don't wish her... It's just one of those things where... What? Hang on. I can turn your mic on. There you go.
That's how long it took to get across Albuquerque sometimes.
Yeah. But yeah. Yeah, so anyway, she will be heading out here shortly. She has some great new music, and it was fun listening to her, the projects that she's working with the kids. I think that is really cool. That is a neat thing she's doing, and she's always doing neat stuff. That's what's so cool about Adrian. Let me see. I don't know sure what everybody's drinking tonight. Of course, Callie says 151 is no joke. You are absolutely correct. 151 will mess you up, man. JoJo Fish is out there. Good seeing you, JoJo Fish. I hope everything's going well with you guys. Hope everybody's warm. Yes, Kathleen Brown, I will put on that Bubbles Up song here in just a bit. Need to get through some more stuff here and chit-chat and talk and find out what's going on. Let's talk about the Drunken Octopus. Gypsy, she has got, where's my other mouse here? She does a really good job getting musicians in down here and hosting, and it's the neatest thing, bringing artists in, raising money for charitable events, and it's really cool. And of course, February 22nd is their next one, which has the Sauce Boss, and he'll be making gumbo at that event. And of course, myself and Michelle and Sweet Harriet and Ray the Roadie, the four of us are going to be there at that event. Oh, and their friends coming in town too, so that'll be fun. She'll be joining us. Of course, March 7th, an evening with Brian Ashley Jones, and I forget this other lady's name here. What is her name? Melanie. Get the more info. Melanie Jean. So, yeah, they'll be playing Saturday, March 7th here in Key West. And then if you go out to the drunkenoctopus.com, you're going to see all the artists they got coming in. And it's going to, like I said, they do such a great job. So thank you, Gypsy and Monty, for all you do and for all the money you raise for charitable events. Here's a little heads up, and I haven't quite posted it yet, although I sent it to Danny Lynn. I posted a picture of Michelle and I for the Rum Festival that we did last year with Naughty Rum, and then David from Refrum's like, hey! So here's the cool update. This year, B-Man and Michelle and Tiki Man Radio will be representing Reef Rum in their annual rum cake competition. So I'll be doing that and representing Reef Rum. And we're going to be using the Reef Rum product, and we're looking forward to that. That's always a lot of fun. So, of course, Plogging, a little White House. It was such an honor today to meet Amy Carter. I was just blown away. So it was nice seeing her. And I appreciate the fact that she took my Tiki Man Radio card and said, I'm going to put this on my phone and tune in and listen in. So, Amy, if you're listening out there tonight, thank you so very much. I know they're in town. They did a couple groundbreakings for some Habitat for Humanity, which her father and mother was huge into, on top of so many other things they did for the community. So thank you for that. She was telling me today, because I kept telling her that, we've been meaning to go to Plains and visit, that area and go see the library there. And she was telling me that they're putting the homestead on the national parks, and they're going to make a national park out of that. So I thought that was the coolest thing ever. So she says, wait a couple years, because we're in the process of doing that. So that's good information to know. We'll get some more music here, and we get Michelle back on the radio here with me. Like I said, I was playing some of the individuals that are in this year's Music on the Bay. Bahama Mama and the Painkillers are playing Friday, February 27th. They're 8 to 9, and they'll be playing there, and we're looking forward to seeing them. And then, of course, Robin Tricker this year, Robin Tricker Trio. They are playing on the 28th, February 28th, from 9 to 9:30 in the evening. So we got Aubrey. And then, of course, Aubrey Woolett. She'll be out there this year. Where is she at on this calendar here? She is playing on Friday the 27th from 5 to 6. So we got the Aubrey Woolett Band. So that'll be a lot of fun. Seeing everybody at this year's Music on the Bay. And we're looking forward and honored to be able to go out there and broadcast live with Tiki Man Radio and sharing you the fun that we're having out there. So I hope you all tune in for those events. Michelle Myers and Tim Myers, and of course Mo will be out there with us. So we're looking forward to seeing everybody there. And thanks, Callie. Enjoy listening to Adrian Z's music. Yes, she has so many So many albums out there, and I encourage you to go out and listen to some of them, if not all of them. So let's get some more music, and then we'll be back. We got This Day in Music coming up, and I'm sure we got some other treats that are happening. So Bahama Mama and the Painkillers, everybody. I'll be Man Michelle's Coastal Confessions, Tiki Man Radio, right here, bringing you some really cool stuff tonight. Happy Friday, everybody.
I spend all my time and all my money booking trips down south, yeah, going where it's warm and sunny. Some people think that I'm crazy, going back to the same old spot, but I can't help myself. There's an illness that I've got. I got a case of island fever with no cure in sight. The only thing that makes it better is to book another flight. Doctor said to take a painkiller to get me through the day. I told him yes, I drink them as prescribed, sitting by the ocean at a bar beside the bay. Now there's no known cure, but we can't be that sure, because after a week of vitamin C, I made a miraculous recovery. And now the sickness that I have seems to not be very rare. I share this with many people. I see a bunch of you out there. You got a case of island fever with no cure in sight. The only thing that makes it better is to book another flight. Doctor said to take a painkiller to get me through the day. I told him yes, I drink them as prescribed, sitting by the ocean at a bar beside the bay. Oh, it's a fever that spreads, just like I said. No, it's not an addiction. It can spread real easy from people like me. That's why you gotta take your prescription. We got a case of island fever with no cure in sight. The only thing that makes it better is to book another flight. Doctor said to take a painkiller to get me through the day. I told him yes, I drink them as prescribed, sitting by the ocean at a bar beside the bay. We got a case of island fever with no cure in sight. The only thing that makes it better is to book another flight. Is to book another flight. Is to book another.
This is Steve LaChance from Merrimack, New Hampshire, and when we're camping, we love listening to Tiki Man Radio.
I remember it was late September, reminiscing, sitting on your fender, about the summer nights and summer days. Bags piled high in a Chevy, while Dawn was singing by the levee. Beach bound, windows down, get
sticker sticking to the back of a sweet little ride. Beach blanket in the hatch, man out the window, feet on the dash. Skinny dip, clam dip, sugar lip singing, sha la 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 la. Road trip. Halfway there, making a pit stop. Cheese dog, 2 strolls and a cold pop. Scratch ticket, $10 surprise. Fill the tank up, use a squeegee. Dance round the car like a couple of hippies. Wink, grin, get on in, high five, yeah. Road trip, down the shore in a stick shift. Be some bumper sticker sticking to the back of a sweet little ride. Beach blanket in the hatch, and out the window, feet on the dash. Skinny dip, clam dip, sugar lip singing, sha la 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 la. Road trip. My heart swells thinking about these days. Just you, me, and the beautiful Chevrolet. When time seems to slip right through our grip, we'll have you, me, and our sweet memories in that road trip down the shore in a stick shift. These some bumper stickers sticking to the back of a sweet little ride. Beach blanket in the hash, and out the window, feet on the dash. Skinny dip, clam dip, sugar lip singing, sha la 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 la. Road trip. Road trip down the shore in a stick shift. These some bumper stickers sticking to the back of a sweet little ride. Beach blanket in the hatch, and out the window, feet on the dash. Skinny dip, clam dip, sugar lip singing, sha la 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 la. Road trip. Road trip, yeah. Road trip. Road trip. Sha la 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 la. Road trip. Road trip. Road trip, yeah. Oh, oh, oh. Road trip down the shore in a stick shift. These some bumper stickers sticking to the back of a sweet little ride. Beach blanket in the hatch, and out the window, feet on the dash. Skinny dip, clam dip, sugar lip singing, sha la 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 la. Road trip.
The Drunken Octopus, located in Key West, is a premier house concert listening venue put on by our good friends Gypsy Travel and Monty. You've known them for years with GTS Charters, and now they're turning their attention to the Drunken Octopus listening venue in Key West. This is a place where all of your favorite artists go to play, and everybody wants to be at. The schedule is up. Visit thedrunkenoctopus.com and support the independent artist while raising money for local charities. Check out the schedule and go have some fun at the Drunken Octopus listening venue in Key West. No better place to be. Here's your weekly lineup for Tiki Man Radio, part of the Coastal Americana Radio Network. Monday night, starting at 6 p.m. Eastern Island Time, get on the Peace Train with Ed the Train Man and his conductors. Live from Crown Point, Indiana, Ed and the conductors are focused on the local artists of the Indiana area. It's time for you to get on the Peace Train with Ed the Train Man. 6 p.m. Eastern Island Time on Tiki Man Radio. Tuesday at noon, it's Callie McCool and his student crew, Tiki Man Radio's internship from Antioch High School in California. The kids are learning to do radio and produce their own show. Compliments of Tiki Man Radio. That's Surfs Up with Callie McCool and the student crew every Tuesday at noon. Tune in every Friday from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. for Weekdays with the Tiki Man and Johnny B. Streaming live on the Tiki Man Radio YouTube channel and Tiki Man Radio, part of the Coastal Americana Radio Network. The Tiki Man and Johnny B are focused on the lifestyle from the lake house to the beach house and having some fun. That's Weekdays with the Tiki Man and Johnny B from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Eastern Island Time right here on Tiki Man Man Radio. Stop by and have some fun. Fridays from 7 to 9 p.m., it's Coastal Confessions with B-Man and Michelle, live from Key West, bringing you all the happenings of Key West and the surrounding area. In-studio guests and having some fun. That's Coastal Confessions with B-Man and Michelle, 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern Island Time every Friday. Saturday from midnight to noon, take a trip back in time with Jukebox Saturday. This is where we open up the massive archives of Tiki Man Radio and take you back to that old shagging music, complete with commercials and funny clips. Jukebox Saturdays, every Saturday. Sundays, it's the big show. Sunday mornings with the Tiki Man, streaming live on the Cammy's Grammy Live Cam from the Chocolate Bar Studios in Harrison Bay, starting at 10 a.m. Eastern Island Time. Come over and be part of the show. After the big show, it's Tuesday on the Island Replay with B-Man and Michelle, recorded live from Key West. That's your weekly lineup for Tiki Man Radio. Make sure you download the free Tiki Man Radio app. Subscribe to the Tiki Man Radio YouTube channel and hit the little bell there for all the notifications. And if you would like to sponsor one of these great shows, reach out to us at tikimanradio@gmail.com. Come over and be part of the show.
You're tuned in to B-Man and Michelle's Coastal Confessions on Tiki Man Radio, part of the Coastal Americana Radio Network.
Be the red wine, baby, it's your brown eyes. Haven't seen in a while, pulling me close. Even though I know where this is going, tried it out once, couple times before. Last time we closed the door, agreed to stay friends, but here we go again. And our love's like sinking sand, and I'm falling in the way it feels in the hot sunshine. Bare feet, carefree summertime. That clock starts ticking, ticking. The second we start kissing, kissing. Right up the time I wanna make you my man. Slip through my hands. Our love's like sand. Like the sun fades in, the seasons change. Don't know when it's coming, but I know there'll be pain. There's no one to blame. Why can't we walk away? Our love's like sinking sand, and I'm falling in the way it feels in the hot sunshine. Bare feet, carefree summertime. That clock starts ticking, ticking. The second we start kissing, kissing. Right up the time I wanna make you my man. Slip through my hands. Our love's like sinking sand, and I'm falling in. Oh, the way it feels in the hot sunshine. Bare feet, carefree summertime. That clock starts ticking, ticking. The second we start kissing, kissing. Right up the time I wanna make you my man. Slip through my hands. Our love's like that clock starts ticking, ticking. The second we start kissing, kissing.
You're listening to B-Man and Michelle's Coastal Confessions on Tiki Man Radio, your Coastal Americana music station. Now, back to B-Man and Michelle.
Is it that time?
It is that time.
Yeah.
It is that time, everybody. Where am I at there? There I am. I'll put this one on for a minute. It's that time, this day in music right here on Coastal Confessions. B-Man and Michelle, we try to do this every week. Sometimes we don't.
Time gets away from us.
Time gets away from us. 1967, the Monkees announced that from now on they would be playing on their own recordings instead of session musicians. That's kind of cool. Big shout out to Mo. Mo said she checked in real quick, but I guess Verona Corona's got her out there at some band in the street or something in Cozumel. So there you go. 1969, Bob Dylan recorded versions of Lady Lay. That's a good song. I like that one. At Columbia Recording Studios in Nashville, Tennessee. The song was originally written for the soundtrack of the movie Midnight Cowboy, but wasn't submitted in time to be included in the finished film. Midnight Cowboy. Let me see. The song has gone on to become a standard and has been covered by numerous bands and artists over the years, including the Byrds, Everly Brothers, Neil Diamond, the Isley Brothers, Duran Duran, Isaac Hayes, just to name a few. 1971, the Osmonds. Oh, my God, I feel old. The Osmonds started a 5-week run at number 1 on the U.S. singles chart with One Bad Apple.
Oh, I don't remember that one.
You don't remember One Bad Apple? One Bad Apple, oh, I love you.
Nope.
1980, police raided the home of former Sex Pistols singer John Lydon, who greeted them waving a ceremonial sword. The only illegal item they found was a canister of tear gas claimed to be for defense against intruders. 1981, Pink Floyd's The Dark Side of the Moon became the longest-running rock record on the Billboard album chart, concluding its 402nd week. Damn, that's a long time. 1993, RuPaul becomes the first drag queen to make the Hot 100 with supermodel You Better Work. Entered the charts at 91. It rose to number 45 in April. 1969, Tupac Shakur's All Eyes on Me was released, the first rap double album on a major label. It sold over 10 million copies in the United States. 2002, country music maverick and American icon Waylon Jennings died from diabetes-related health problems. He was 64. I would have thought he was older. I don't know why. Although he disliked the term, Jennings had been one of the major figures in the so-called outlaw country movement. Artist who bucked the commercial trends in 1970s Nashville, who also included Johnny Cash, Willie Nelson, and Chris Christopherson. In 2004, Led Zeppelin. They were awarded the Lifetime Achievement Award at the Grammys. Jimmy Page, John Paul Jones, and Jason Bonham all attended. Robert Plant did not, since he was working on a new album and tour. 2012, President Barack Obama awarded the National Medal of Arts to country western star Mel Tillis at the White House in Washington, D.C. Tillis was honored for his contributions to country music, having recorded more than 1,000 songs and 62 studio albums in his career. Holy crap.
That's a lot of recording.
That's a lot of recording. 2012. You know what? I wonder, thinking about this for a second, I wonder how many songs Elvis recorded. That would be an interesting
question.
I might have to ask.
The internet.
Yeah, I have to ask. Yeah. If anybody's out there Googling that question, let me know the answer. 2013, Lady Gaga was forced to postpone her world tour after sustaining an injury which left her unable to walk. The singer had severe inflammation of the joints, known as synovitis. I don't know. That was a hard word. 2019, in New York Times story, 7 female musicians accused Ryan Adams of inappropriate and sometimes abusive behavior. His accusers include his ex-wife, Mandy Moore, and Phoebe Bridgers. Adams' upcoming album release was canceled, and he was dropped from the label. Way to go, Ryan Adams.
Ryan, not Brian Adams?
No, it says Ryan Adams.
Who is Ryan Adams?
I don't know. 2022, Dr. Dre anchored the first hip-hop heavy Super Bowl halftime show, performing with Snoop Dogg, Eminem, Kendrick Lamar, Mary J. Blige, and 50 Cent. 50.
But they were worried about Bad Bunny.
Yeah, they were worried about Bad Bunny. We had 50 Cent up there. 50. Birthdays today. Singer and TV host Tennessee Ernie Ford was born today in 1919. Blah, 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 blah. Peter Tork of the Monkees was born today in 1942. Peter Gabriel is 76. And Ed Gagliarella, bassist for Foreigner, was born today in 1952. And that, everybody, is your... Where is my thingy? Music.
That's kind of short.
The day. Yeah, it was a short one. I guess February 13th, I guess February 13th wasn't a very exciting time frame for musicians. Who knew? Hey, for all you lovebirds out there, happy Valentine's Day tomorrow.
Almost.
Almost.
We're wearing pink.
I got pink on tonight, and I'm comfortable in it. So there you go. Let me see. Mo says, no, and the Classics, a really good local band. My third time hearing them in 1 week. A favorite of Verona's. All right. Well, tell everybody we said hey down there, and thanks for listening to Tiki Man Radio in Cozumel. That was fun with Adrian.
Yeah.
She was tired. I could tell she was tired. So, and then she has that drive back up. To me, it's a long drive to Marathon. So,
It's about an hour, maybe a little bit longer.
So yeah, Mo says she arrived February 5th and she departs February 19th. So well, have fun down there, enjoy everything that you're doing, and think of us up here in Key West. I can't complain. Key West is a lot of fun. Our good friend Jim and Leslie Mills are in town from Tampa, so we're gonna try and.
Have we talked about Nailtini today?
We did talk about Nailtini, but guess what I'm doing tomorrow?
Getting a haircut.
I'm getting a haircut from Jake out at Nailtini, and I encourage you when you're in town, go down there, and let me tell you what, he's hard to get booked. And the cool thing, what he does for me is they don't open till 10, and
He gets you in early.
He makes a point to come in at 9:30 to take care of me, so I appreciate that. But I bring him food. So
That's how you get in early.
that's how we get in earlier. Hey, have we watched any new things on Netflix?
Oh, we have, but I can't remember the names of them.
We've been
just watching random stuff.
Yeah, we just
random kind of documentaries.
Yeah,
and,
some documentaries have been pretty good. So
and other stuff, or documentary-ish kinds of things.
Documentary-ish. I got to move that down just a little bit. Oh, I didn't even put these up tonight. How about that? And then that. It gets kind of crazy, one man guy here trying to run all this stuff and talk to the guest. Keep everybody happy.
Did you need an intern?
Yeah, I need an intern.
Whatever happened to that one guy? Well, Parker passed away, and then...
well, he was a good
who
intern.
was that other guy?
You're not thinking of...
He freaked out.
Smith? What guy was that? You're saying that freaked out?
He kind of looked... He used to wear that sailorish kind of looking things, and I think he kind of had a thing for Brenda.
Who the hell was that? I'm trying to think.
Remember that one kid?
I don't remember.
You don't remember? That was like a big deal.
Oh man, you got me on that one. I'm gonna have to figure that one out. I don't remember. I promised somebody a song in here because we're getting close to the end of the show tonight. We're gonna end on time, maybe.
A little bit.
At least. So
a little bit late.
There was a request for a song, and I'm gonna put that in there. We'll be back. Next week is going to be our last week on the radio because we're going to be at the end of the month. We're going to be at Music on the Bay. So we're going to be doing that.
And then we'll be at Disney the week after that.
The week after that, we're going to be at Disney. So we're definitely... you'll be hearing us when we're down at Music on the Bay for sure. We'll be on the radio for that too. So I'm got to get all my goodies together and get ready for that event. Next week... For the show, we've got Tiffany Green coming back because when we come back, she's going to be gone. So I want to get her one more time on the radio before she departs and goes back to West Virginia. So that's going to be a lot of fun. And then when we get back from Music on the Bay and Disney, I'm going to try and get Ray and Harriet one more time on the radio before they have to depart because they're leaving the 15th of March. So, there's a lot. I mean, things are going to start ramping up for us. We've got a lot of things happening. We've got Conch Republic Days are right around the corner, and that's going to have us.
Ooh, yeah, I need to order my uniform done.
Need to order your uniform. I got me a new uniform because The one
You got my old uniform.
I got your old uniform because
It's way too big for me now.
yeah, too big for you now, and
Fits you.
fits me just right now. So I couldn't have fit in it
6 months ago.
6 months ago. So as we try to clean up our
Act
here and start looking like we're 21 again.
I don't know about that.
Get it? So, all right. Well, look, I appreciate everybody hanging out with us tonight. I think it's been a fun show when we had Adrian Z on here. Next week, we're going to have Tiffany Green. I promised to play this song if Kathleen and Steve are still on. I'm going to play some Bubbles Up. We'll be right back. You know how I close the show out, so don't go anywhere, you guys. Hang out with us just a little bit longer. Bubbles Up.
Won't you? Harriet from New Hampshire. Thanks for stopping by and tuning in to Coastal Confessions with B-Man and Michelle on TikiManRadio.
That's right. Thanks, everybody, for hanging out with us tonight and being a part of the show.
It was fun.
This was a good time tonight. It was good seeing Adrian Z. It's always fun to see her when she's in here, and that girl does all kinds of crazy stuff. So, and yes,
known her forever.
What was that, Michelle?
Said we've known her forever.
We have known her for a very long time. So, Ray and Harriet today went to that Buffett Burger and Brew show. They said it's a keeper, and they're going to fine-tune it. Yes, it was a really good show, and I think over time they're really going to make that something special.
No, because, I mean, I would be interested. We should go do it again soon.
Yeah.
Because, again, when we saw it, that kid had only been playing guitar for like a few months.
Yeah. He
and so I imagine he's gotten much better doing that, several times a week.
And gotten comfortable in the character. Yeah. Because he comes out like Jimmy Buffett.
Well, he's portraying himself as Jimmy Buffett.
Yeah, and it's a really good show. And, so I'm like you. I would like to go see it again and see how much...
The character, has adapted and just see how his guitar playing has improved.
Let me see. Anyways, did you get my chat tonight that I sent you?
Who?
With the way that YouTube does this now, I mean, Edwin, I'm not sure... He sent me this. So what chat did you send me? Oh, is that Bob Smith? Yeah. I got a chat from Bob Smith. So it said he was having troubles with his YouTube or something. Something didn't come up. So again, fun night with Adrian Z. And again, next week is our last Coastal Confessions.
For a couple weeks.
Although
we could call it Coastal Confessions while we're
Coastal Confessions.
Music on the Bay.
At Music on the Bay.
Music on the Bay.
Yeah, and I thought about that. That was something that I was going to chit chat with Danny tomorrow. He and I are going to talk about preparation for that. Then I got to get a hold of Michelle Myers. We're going to talk to Michelle and get things situated, and then we'll catch up with Mo at some point. I think she leaves Mexico or Cozumel, and then she's going over to I think up around Music on the Bay area. So, lots going on. We appreciate everybody that's hung out with us tonight, so thank you so very, very much. There was one other thing I was looking on here. Oh, yeah, and Callie made a comment. I don't know who played the solo guitar for Bubbles Up. I don't know if that was a Mac McAnally or who. That might be a good question to ask who did that. It might have been Will Kimbrough, too, because Will Kimbrough plays that kind of a guitar. So I don't know.
Is it classical guitar?
No, I think it's one of those steel style guitars. And yes, Callie, that was his best. Yes, I think when Jimmy finished.
It's grown on me. Yeah.
Yeah, it's done really well. So, all right, we're calling it a night. We appreciate everybody who's hung in there with us tonight. Had a great time. If you hadn't hit thumbs up yet, please hit those thumbs up. That tells.
And subscribe to YouTube if you're not on YouTube.
If you're just subscribe. That's all I'm going to say. So, as I close the show out every week, you guys.
Y'all come back now. You hear?
Y'all come back now next week. Special guest in the studio is going to be Tiffany Green. You guys have a wonderful one. And we will see you next Friday on the airwaves. Take care, everybody. Have a good weekend. And you lovebirds out there, happy Valentine's Day.
Y'all come back now.